Hello everyone and welcome to my GA Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Revealing endometriosis update for Molly and Nathan's lost that loving feeling for spoiler. Dent confides in Lidge. Gio teaches Emma guitar. And Tracy counsels Lulu about Nathan. All today on General Hospital. When Molly passes out at Charlie's, Cody gets her up off her floor after she comes to. She tells him she is well and that she has endometriosis, but he is worried about her. He persuades her to visit the hospital for a diagnosis even though he is unsure of what it is. Someone assaulted Dent, but who? Rick calls Lidge at the hospital and asks her to check her calendar for a potential second date. She rushes back to work only to realize Dent is her patient and he got beaten by Fitch. While Lidge tends to the injury, Dent describes Fizz as a love bug who was rescued from a large dog while he was out on a stroll. Liz wonders what kept him sidetracked, and he says he just found out that Lulu and Nathan are seeing each other. Dent claims he told Lulu and Nathan everything was alright, that they are both decent people, since he was still grieving Sam's death when Lulu woke up from her coma. He has no idea what happened to his final opportunity to be with her and is still attempting to make sense of his emotions. Dent knows Liz and Lucy tried again, but she emphasizes that just because it didn't work out with them doesn't mean it won't with Lulu. Now is his chance to try again if he so desires. Has Molly's condition changed? Cody accompanies Molly to the hospital and he questions her about endometriosis. She claims she has had it for a long and is not anything he has to worry about, but that makes him even more anxious. Molly eventually meets Dr. Navarro and explains her period has been very heavy lately and she woke up with shivery pains. Dr. Navarro later returns with test findings. There is greater scarring and an increased growth, and they should examine additional treatment choices, including surgery. Clearly shaken, Molly says they may discuss this at a future visit, since her lover is waiting. Meanwhile, Felicia checks on Cody and asks if something occurred with James at the batting case, but he claims Nathan took the younger star today. Cody uses the chance to question Felicia about endometriosis. Felicia informs him the basics about endometriosis, which is a chronic ailment that affects everyone differently. Cody wonders what he can do to help someone with it. She commands to be supportive, patient, and to be there for them. Tracy tells Lulu like it is. Tracy shows up at Lulu's and believes she can help her dig up dirt on Sidwell to remove him from deception. Lulu remarks that Maxi undoubtedly wants her to have nothing to do with deception. Tracy doesn't understand until Lulu reveals that she and Nathan are involved. Tracy says she realizes Maxi's wit is penny and guys aren't toys for Maxi to collect. They debate how tough the scenario is, but Tracy explains that if she walks away and ignores her happiness to protect Maxi's feelings, everyone loses. Tracy tells her that Maxi has moved on and chooses to stay with Spinelli. Lulu confesses talking to her stepmonster is like getting counsel from Luke, except a bit more polite. Tracy knows Luke would have advised her to be happy, no matter what it looks like or what it takes. Better up. Nathan brings James to the baseball field and helps the child improve on his swing. James can sense his dad is distracted and wonders whether it is about him and mom not being married anymore. Nathan realizes this is hard and perplexing, and James' family has grown and changed while he was away. James says he loves Spinelli and Nathan says that's why he and Maxi think it's better his mom stay with Spinelli. James wants his dad to be happy too and agrees to try and help him find a girlfriend. Nathan advises the youngest child not to worry about him. That's when Coach Kai shows up. Nathan meets Kai and James brings up for the second time that his dad is power hitter and is going to teach him how to hit like him. For a second time, Nathan avoids the matter and offers that Coach Kai give James some tips. Eventually, James begs his dad again to teach him how he hits. Nathan eventually relents and comes up to bat, acknowledging it's been a while. Of course, he strikes out terribly, almost as if he doesn't know what he is doing. Giles discovers Emma at home trying to play the guitar. She confesses that she took up for guitar as an elective and hoped to surprise him. However, because she went to California and France, she is behind and at risk of failing. Gio says they will sort this out. Gio takes her instrument and she finds that Cody not only plays the violin but also doubles in guitar. He gives her some suggestions on her chords and finger placement. Legal meetings at Bobbies. Sonny and Alexis stumble into one another as they are headed into Bobbies. Alexis has a meeting and Sonny claims he is meeting his lawyer. Alexis is startled to find he is meeting Rick. As Rick and Sonny sit and converse, Alexis observes them from across the table. She finally cuts in and asks if Sonny is firing Diana, and she showers Diana's praises over Rick, who has deceived him time and time again. Sonny says that he is not firing Diana, but he is making adjustments as her becoming Diana's partner needs to be addressed. Alexis gets it. Rick will represent Sonny in his allegedly illegal actions. She advises Chase this for the shake for their kids, as she doesn't want the girls selecting a side when the next battle comes out between them. Neither Sonny nor Rick sees that happening. Sonny and Rick get back to work and Rick remarks how nice he and Justin just were. Sonny states he has opted to keep his distance from A.D.A. Turner. He also never considered anything Alexis brought up concerning their girls, so if Rick wants to pull out, this is the moment. Rick reveals that his experience with the cult had let him realize what is important. Molly, Liz, and yes, Sonny. He wants to do better, to be better. He won't double-cross him and is prepared to do what it takes for Sonny to be confident of him. In the show's final moments, at Lulu's, Tracy sees that Lulu is afraid to harm Maxi, but she needs to choose to live her life for herself, not for what others think. You only got one life, so enjoy it for yourself. At the batting case, Nathan tells James it's been a while and he is rusty. Nathan finds it hilarious. He went back into everything in his life precisely where he left off, but who would have guessed baseball was the thing he is lost. Nathan then excuses himself when Lulu calls and she asks him out for a date that night. At the hospital, Dent tells Leach he is going to keep his mouth shut, as Lulu deserves to be happy. Before he heads away, he knows it's not his place to say, but he urges the nurse to be careful with Rick. Molly comes out to see Cody in the waiting room. She tells him it was wonderful that she came in and talked to her doctor. She is sorry she wasted their night and wants him to take her home. On the next General Hospital, Cody asks Dent when he realized Lulu was the one. Cody asks Lulu if she will listen to Tracy or terminate things with Nathan. Maxi sobs to Nathan, I don't know how you could just move on in 6 months. General Hospital spoilers Thursday, March 12. Maxi blasts Nathan for moving on in 6 months. Jason threatens Valentine. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, March 12 state that Maxi Jones will have an emotional outburst and to put Nathan West on the spot. Jason Morgan will also offer Valentin Cassadin a strong warning. So here is what fans should anticipate. At the hospital, Britt Westbourne will humorously tell Lucas Jones not to make her admire him. Lucas has really been stepping up to help Britt, so this will be her way of demonstrating her thanks. At some time, Britt will stumble into Rocco Falconeri and share some thankful words with him too. Rocco may get the sensation that Britt's saying goodbye and wonder what is going on. Of course, there may be trouble if Ross Cullum ends up eavesdropping and learns out that Britt's planning to escape Port Charles with Jason. Britt wants Mercurius to get her a prescription dose first, but it may be another avenue to unpleasant news if he is caught. At Alexis Davis' apartment, Molly Lansing Davis will open up to Christina Corinthos Davis about fainting due to her endometriosis and ordering Cody bail out in the process. Cody volunteered to take care of Molly in the aftermath, but she was just wanted him to take her home instead. All of this was quite awkward for Molly, but Christina may counsel her not to make any conclusions about Cody's actions and be patient with him as he attempts to learn more about her. As for Cody, it appears like Molly's harrowing situation has made him realize just how much he feels about her. During a catch-up session with Dent Falconeri, Cody will inquire how Dent knew Lulu Spencer was the one. Dent may have a solution for that, but he may also point out that he is moved on and so has Lulu. Maybe Dent will worry about Cody getting a little ahead of himself and push him to live in the now with Molly. Once Lulu opens up to Carly Spencer about the issue with Nathan and Maxi, she will also explain that Tracy Quatermain practically encouraged her to follow her own heart. Carly will question if Lulu is going to listen to Tracy to terminate things with Nathan, so Lulu will ask for Carly's advice next. Carly can't tell Lulu what to do, so she may assume Lulu ultimately needs to make this decision for herself. Meanwhile, Maxi will emotionally face Nathan and explain she doesn't understand how he could just move on in 6 months. Although Nathan was truly gone for 7 years, he claimed to not recall that lost period. In other words, Nathan purportedly woke up thinking Maxi was his wife and that the birth of their kid was impending, at least if we accept this version of the tale. That's why Maxi would wonder how strong their love truly was if Nathan was able to fall for Lulu while she was in a coma. Nathan may say that he observed Damien Spinelli's affection for Maxi even if she wasn't around. After discovering how much Maxi's life had altered without him, Nathan may argue that left him feeling adrift and that he grasped onto Lulu as a lifeline. In Carly's attic, Jason will play Valentin a visit. Since Jay's rumors suggest Valentin would ruminate over a proposal, Jason may offer to help Valentin depart Port Charles since he is intending to vanish for a time with Britt anyhow. However, Valentin doesn't want to forsake Carly and let her two-face with their foes alone, especially if Jason's going to be out of the picture. If Valentin holds his stance on that, Jason will have no option but to accept it. That said, Jason will warn that if something happens to Carly, there will be nowhere Valentin can hide. General Hospital spoilers suggest Jason will threaten Valentin and hope Carly stays safe, so stay tuned. JS spoilers. Maxi makes Nathan dump Lulu. General Hospital watchers know that Nathan West is committed to Maxi Jones, even if they aren't married anymore. When Maxi shouts, "Jump!" Nathan responds, "How high?" Maxi have chose Spinelli, but she is still unhappy over Lulu and Nathan. If Maxi advises her ex to ditch her bestie, will he? Maxi Jones is being a little greedy. Imagine waking up from a coma and finding out that you had a husband and a boyfriend. Maxi Jones felt she was making the right decision when she selected Spinelli on General Hospital, but that was before she heard about Lulu Spencer and Nathan West's hidden affair. Now GS teasers imply she might be experiencing a change of heart. You can't have your cake and eat it too, but Maxi Jones is going to try. She certainly doesn't want to cut Damien Spinelli loose. Plus, he is saving her a ton on a chilled childcare. Except, Maxi doesn't want Nathan to be with anybody except her. Maxi makes Nathan feel guilty. According to General Hospital teachers for next week, Maxi and her husband Nathan West will have an emotional talk. She will acknowledge that seeing him with Lulu is upsetting her, and Maxi will probably make Nathan think there is a chance of a reunion between them. When the attractive detective discovers that Maxi could come around and get back together with him, he will probably give Lulu Spencer her working papers. GS spoilers reveal Nathan would do whatever to get his family back together, and if leaving Lulu is what it takes, then so be it. Of course, he will let her down gently and be a great gentleman in the process. Are you pulling for Nathan and Lulu? Or is it only a matter of time before Maxi and her spouses get back together? Do you feel awful for Spinelli? GS may be setting up Molly and Cody's biggest challenge yet. Molly and Cody are going into deeper emotional terrain as her concealed health battle eventually comes to light. Molly and Cody appeared like they were setting into something pretty stable on General Hospital. Their early scenes together had a delicate pace, the type that suggested two individuals figuring things out without bringing half of poor Charles into the drama. Then abruptly things came to a grinding standstill. Molly hunched over in pain at Charlie's attempt to wave it off and ultimately fainted right in front of Cody. The event seemed like a warning shot. Molly has been treating her endometriosis gently for a time now, but the way things plummeted implies the narrative could be headed somewhere far greater than a nasty flare-up. Molly's endometriosis-induced fall may become a broader plot. She acknowledged to Christina earlier that Cody still didn't know about her situation. She opted to withhold the illness from him because the relationship was still fresh. Molly attempted to handle the discomfort discreetly and even took medicines to get through the night. Cody returned with flowers only to discover Molly in serious pain before she fainted. The issue might compel Molly to finally tell the truth about her health and may become the first significant test for them as a pair. The secret Molly hasn't shared. Molly confessed something significant earlier in the episode, but not to the person who probably needed to hear it most. When Christina probed her about the agony, Molly disclosed that Cody still didn't know about her endometriosis. That decision made sense in Molly's thinking. The relationship is still fresh, and dumping a serious health issue into the middle of it seemed like a lot. She said she would tell him eventually, but soft timing seldom follows precise arrangements. By the end of the night, Molly was taking pain pills behind the bar and attempting to keep it together as Cody slipped out for a surprise. When he returned with flowers, he instead discovered Molly in distress right before her fall. When the truth comes out under pressure, that moment alters the equation altogether. Molly has been controlling the story of her health, determining who knows and when they know it. A medical emergency takes that power away. Cody didn't merely learn about an illness in a peaceful chat. He witnessed the lady he cares about crumble in front of him. If the tale continues down this road, the true issue may not be the diagnosis itself. It may be what occurs when Molly finally needs to let someone else into a battle she has been addressing primarily on her own. Relationships on GA seldom stay simple for long. Molly and Cody appeared like they may beat the odds for a time. The latest circumstance revealed that the real test of their friendship could just be beginning. GS's Eden, MC Coy opens up about Josh and Carly's painful confrontation. So guys, no more today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update. See you soon again.